I did actually expect the out for themselves, corrupted, evil, noble trope, but for it to be so pronounced, I wasn't quite expecting. All we really know is that with a face like that, he has either been born into a position of power or has amazing achievements. But with this being the last episode of Season 1, I presume that they're either going to drag things out and make it a cliffhanger for the next season, or everything's going to be resolved in the first 10 minutes and then it's wrapping things up slightly. I'm expecting to be wrong. I'm expecting to be wrong on both counts. But should we find out? We left off in the banquet hall with Shure about to make his big announcement. And probably shut down this guy in more ways than 12. So you got the main three: strategy, craft, and battle. It's probably best not to have all of the members of the round table all within the same vicinity, just in case. I wonder if that Lord starts to hear boss music. This does seem like the sort of world where random battle themes would start playing when you start encounters. And if music did play while you were living your daily life, what kind of music would it play for you? Anything with a tempo of about 4 would be probably right for what I managed to accomplish in a day. Is he even going to talk to them since they are commoners? So, trying to save face, pass the blame, etc., while still remaining hospitable. Are you sure this isn't something that he has factored into the discussion? Some nice forgery going on. And someone who throws around their power like this isn't going to last long. 500 tons, that's fair enough. Okay. Yeah, not an issue. As if they wouldn't have anything in prepared. It's almost as if this was all for show. Would never lie. To be fair, I think I would be sporting that kind of smile if I had outsmarted someone like that. Why did I get a sudden chill? Wow, it's like the dragon fireworks. It's to be expected that there are going to be some flashy skills on that can be used just for show. Aqua would be quite useful here. He dresses up quite well. And even during a fashion parade, those two can't get along. Oh, is Akatsuki the unsung mascot for the Akihabara alongside the princess? So everyone enjoy yourselves. So she is the booked celebrity. Does she sign autographs? Do you really? I guess people are surface level looking at things. More like a useful pawn that could easily pretend to be the mastermind behind it all. Well, he can say hi whenever he wants, really, so. It's. Yeah, it's not really a big deal at the moment. Maybe they should have made a sign saying absolutely no physical contact. Please do not touch the princess. It was a good play to completely defuse that lord. It's a lot more than 30 seconds he's looking ahead. The heartfelt thoughtfulness in that. I don't want you to be seen as a bad guy. She was working her heart out, wasn't she? But is she going to burn out before she can reach that lofty ambition of even reaching his shadow? being able to use everyone's particular talents for the best. And she better eat that before it goes cold. She's still in that outfit. It's a mirror of what happened before. And you didn't realize what he was doing and going through. Oh, I like those hairbands, ribbons. Why, hello there, mysterious person who's probably talking, or was it? I can't remember if it was talking or singing, but talking about things that they shouldn't know. That was a smirk. Those are some tails. Wow, that glitch effect was kind of cool. He has definitely done his homework. But is she just someone that is got to the point where she's just going around working from the shadows, being a bit weird and creepy? Okay. So press ganged them all. But then there's no competition between guilds either. Is it to absorb them into it as well? Hmm. What is the grand scheme here? It is probably not as simple as that. Yeah, that information blocking magic. And getting fast travel back working is incredibly useful. Well, that's one way to keep him quiet. But did she put some magic there? Like a bug or tracking something? But there's going to be a price for this information. Okay. And now, because you're in this world, everything has changed and you can be something. I guess there would be people who forego their own lives. Oh. Did you expect any different? Then the problem might lie with you. I wonder who that could have been. I wonder who actually made the original design for Shurei's cloak, because that character artist might need to try again. It's like one big marshmallow. And there are going to be those who are against it. Yeah, where they end up or where they go, still. It is something that they need, but is this. Is the lure of information worth the price of what it would be? Being cornered here. This isn't really a discussion, is it? The fact that she seems to have managed to delve so much into him like this makes her scary. It's not often we see Shirei looking anxious. There's going to be several against this idea. That's one way to decline. Yeah, it would be a bit of a waste to throw it all aside. He probably meant it in that moment. Um. Okay. Yeah, you've made a powerful enemy. It's just the day after the festival, everything to go. Are they burning it all? Isn't it? Wouldn't it be easier to store it away? They're going to be having more festivals than not at this point. True, it's where it all began, at least in the terms of kind of this technological expansion. But it does make me wonder about the other adventurer cities and how they're progressing. Yeah, I was about to say, he's the one in charge. Does does he just constantly wear that hat now? Yeah, no. Has he got a stain on his jacket? That's the point. Is there a skill to wash clothes in this as well, then? I want to see some more questing. At least she's asking permission for the next time. But much like telling people about the revival mechanics, telling people about there may be a way home might be held back as well. You know, when they can actually prove it's possible. Nyanta's fighting style. That's a guardian thingy. We're having them back in the limelight soon, I guess. Okay. Raining coins. It's not quite easy to swim through a lake of money, is it? It's actually a lot harder than Scrooge McDuck would make you believe. But how many people are going to be aiming for Shirei by the end of this? Sure, he is actually the mastermind behind a lot of it, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of competent people. And like I said, that information blocking skill is more than just some subterfuge, some disguise, spy type thing. To actually change fundamentally data about yourself. That can be used for so many things. Hopefully, it doesn't fall into the hands of bad people. It's the conversations between these two that I'm kind of looking forward to. Because it's slightly dark. As I said, slightly dark, but also out of it comes some world-changing events. Having her revealed now, while we have had a little bit of exposure to that character in the past, how much of an impact have they had throughout the story, and we've just not known it. But Log Horizon isn't like your usual fantasy-esque isekai-type story, because there is a lot of planning and forethought that actually takes centre stage over monsters, questing, and loot. So, if you enjoyed it, let me know down below. The more of you that tell me you did, the faster that Log Horizon may return. Of course, with that said, there is a poll going on my Discord, so you might want to go check that out, links in the description. But once again, this was a fun one. Log Horizon has been a funny show where I feel as though there's going to be a lot of people who wouldn't see the draw to this kind of thing immediately because it isn't action orientated. It's never made me lose my attention on it. There's always been a balance of character building and intrigue and world building to keep everything feeling like it's going forward. If you don't want to miss out what's happening in the future, subscribe to the channel. If you've already done that, why not think about turning on notifications? But for the sake of the future, get some rest, so I can definitely see you in the next one. If you would like to help out with the grand festival that is my channel, then consider helping me out on Patreon. Because Sal, Raywind, Dynamite1997, Shiwan, ASD, Stinsfire, Mecha, and everyone else are the bodyguards making sure no one gets a good whiff of my hair. It's a protection that I would actually really want to keep. So thank you.